Hello and welcome. In this video, we will learn what bonus shares are and what a stock split is. Alright? Now, in the previous video, we have learnt what profit is, and we know that profit of a company can be distributed among its stockholders, or it can be retained, or both can be done. Correct? Now, if the company retains the profit, then what will it be used for? It will be used for, or it can be used for expanding the company, or to diversify, or the retained earnings can be used to issue bonus shares. To whom? To those who are already having the shares of the company. Or it can be used to give a one-time special dividend. Alright? So we had seen this in previous video. So now in this video we'll see what bonus shares are. And we'll take this example. Okay? So let us say a company has total 4,000 shares. Okay, a total of 4,000 shares, and let us say 2,000 and 1,000, 3,000 are with promoters, 1,000 shares are with public. Alright, now let us take a case of you. This is you, and you are one of the public who has 10 shares. Okay, so public has 1,000 shares, and out of this 1,000 shares you have 10 shares of this company. I'm going to take you as example. Alright? Okay, so let me give you an analogy. You might have gone to a shop or a mall, and you might have seen an offer like this: buy 3 get 1 free, buy 2 get 1 free, buy 3 get 2 free. So basically, if you buy 3 soaps in this case, you get the 4th one free. Okay? Now, let us take individual example. Let us say that one soap, one Dettol soap costs 10 rupees. Okay? One Dettol soap costs 10 rupees. Now, if you buy this, then you have to pay 30 rupees. Okay, so the price of this 3 plus 1 soap is 30 rupees. If you buy it individually, then one soap costs 10 rupees. So basically, for 30 rupees, you are getting 3 plus 1 soap, 4 soaps. So effectively, each soap costs 30 divided by 4, 7.5. So here in this case, each soap is costing 7.5 rupees. Okay. Now this is the example of bonus share. Alright. So here it is buy 3 get 1 free. In bonus shares, it is have 3 get 1 free. Okay, just for the sake of example I am giving. Have 3 get 1 free. That means if you have 3 Dettol soaps at your home, one soap will be given to you, one soap will be sent to your house. Alright? So if you have 3 Dettol soaps at your home, one extra soap will be sent to you by the company to your home. That is bonus share. Okay? Now, let us try to understand this in terms of shares itself. I am going to consider, or I am going to use share and stock interchangeably. In these days, everyone uses shares and stocks interchangeably. There is a distinct difference between shares and stocks, which we have already seen in one of my videos. But for this sake, I am going to use shares and stocks interchangeably. Okay? Now, let us consider share of a company. Okay? Let us assume that the share of that company is being traded at rupees 10 in the stock market. Okay. So in the stock market, if you want to buy the share of a company, particular company, let us take the coconut oil, our coconut oil company itself. Okay. So it costs 100 rupees. That means you need to pay 100 rupees to buy one share. The face value of the share is rupees 2. The face value of the share is rupees 2. This is different. This is different. Okay. Now let us say company announces bonus ratio 1:5. Okay. Bonus ratio 1:5. Meaning if you have 5 shares, you get 1 free. Buy 5 Dettol buy 5 Dettol soaps and get 1 free. Or have 5 Dettol soaps at your home and get 1 Dettol soap free. The company will send you 1 Dettol soap. Okay. Just to relate it with the example. If you have 5 shares of that company will give you 1 extra share. Alright. So let us say shares held by you before bonus shares. So I had taken your example, correct? I told you have 10 shares of that company. So you have 10 shares of that company. The company announces bonus ratio of 1:5. Meaning if you have 5, you get extra 1. You have 10 shares, and so after the announcement of bonus shares, the number of shares that you will be having is 12. 1:5, 2:10. So 10 you have, and finally you have 12. Okay, if you have 10, you will have 12. 2 are bonus to you. Now, let me proceed further. Before announcement of bonus shares, share price was rupees 100. Total number of shares in the market was 4,000, correct? A had 2,000 shares, B had 1,000 shares, public had 1,000 shares. So there were 4,000 shares. Share price was 100, total shares were 4,000. 4,000 into 100 was 4 lakh rupees. Value of total shares was 4 lakh rupees. That means if you wanted to buy all 4,000 shares, you had to pay 4 lakh rupees. Now, that is before. But after announcement of bonus shares in the ratio of 1:5, total shares in the market of the company was 4,000 plus 800. 1:5, 800 is to 4,000. So total shares was 4,800. Now, you cannot increase this. This has to remain same. Okay. So the share price became 4 lakh divided by 4,800. Just like in the example of soap. 4 soaps, 30 rupees. 1 soap, 7 point something rupees. Correct? So 4 lakh divided by 4,800. 83.33 rupees. Okay, 83.33 rupees. Face value of share doesn't decrease. It remains same. The share price reduced from 100 to 83.33 after the announcement of bonus share. Which means now if you want to buy a share of this company, you have to pay 83.33. Before you had to pay 100 rupees. Okay. So this is the effect of bonus shares. Now, let me take the example of you. Before announcement of bonus shares, you had 10 rupees. Sorry, you had 10 shares. Price of each share was 100 rupees. So the value of total shares that you owned was 10 into 100,000 rupees. After the announcement of bonus shares, after bonus share allocation, you had 12 shares. Share price became 83.33. and the value of total shares was 1000 rupees. How 1000? 12 into 83.33. Before it was 10 into 100. Now it is 12 into 8.33. So total value of shares that you own is still 1000 rupees. So before announcing bonus shares and after announcing bonus shares, the value of total shares is still 1000. Now the question comes, how is this beneficial to me? How is this bonus share going to help me? Alright, we'll see that. Now, let's see the definition of bonus share. A bonus share issue is a corporate action where a company offers extra shares to the existing shareholders without any extra cost. Without any extra cost, meaning shareholders do not have to pay anything extra to get the extra shares or bonus shares. Okay, we have seen this. But then, you as an investor, how does it help you? Or why does the company issue bonus shares? It issues bonus shares as an alternative to dividend payment. Okay? The company can pay you dividend, correct? So as an alternative to dividend payment, it issues bonus shares. Now, you have extra shares now. When does the company pay dividend or bonus shares? When it is in profit. When it is in profit, when it runs well. Meaning it will do good in the future also. That is what we are hoping. If it does good, then the share price will increase in the future. When it increases in the future, you have more shares now, and so your wealth increases that many times. Okay? So when the company performs in the future, when it earns profit, you have more shares now, and so your wealth will increase. Okay? Increased liquidity. Okay? When the bonus shares are announced, it increases liquidity. Meaning you have more shares in the market, at lesser price. So if you want to buy more shares, you can buy. Or if people or extra investors want to buy, they can buy. Okay? So it increases liquidity. Next is more shares equal to more dividend. Meaning, right now you have more shares, extra shares, correct? Right now you have nothing extra, you just have shares. Other than that, you don't have any extra wealth. This hasn't helped you. But in the future, if at all the company announces a dividend, then the dividend will be paid per share. As you have extra shares or more shares, more dividend will be given to you. Okay? More dividend will be given to you. For example, let me go back. If the company announces 1 rupees dividend per share, before you had 10 shares, and so 1 rupees per share dividend would have gotten you 10 rupees. Now you have 12 shares. So if the company announces dividend of 1 rupees per share in the future, then you have 12 shares and you will be getting 12 rupees as dividend. Okay? So more shares, more dividend. Alright? So this is how bonus share works. It is an action done by the company where they give you extra shares without extra money, without taking any money from you. Okay? Yes. Now let us come to stock split. Let me take this example. Now there is a cake. There is a cake in the bakery and it costs 100 rupees. I want to buy this cake. I want to buy this cake, but I am not able to afford it. 100 rupees is too much for me. Okay, 100 rupees is too much for me. Remember that I am taking small numbers to make it easy for you. Okay, I know that you cannot get a cake for 100 rupees. I am taking dummy numbers, simple numbers to make you understand. Okay, so there is a cake in the bakery which costs 100 rupees, but I do not have 100 rupees. I cannot afford 100 rupees, and also I do not want the entire cake. I just want a piece of it. But there is no option for me to buy here. I have to buy entire cake for 100 rupees. Now, the shopkeeper waits for some time. And everyone who comes to the bakery sees that it is an entire cake which costs 100 rupees, leaves the bakery without buying them. Okay? Leaves the cake because for them also 100 rupees is more, and they also do not want entire cake. So this doesn't help the baker too. So what does he do? He cuts it into 10 pieces. He cuts the cake into 10 pieces, and he prices each piece at 10 rupees. So one full cake of 100 rupees is split into 10 pieces of 10 rupees. So 10 into 10, 100. Okay. And now I am able to buy it. I can afford 10 rupees and I only want one piece. Someone else can afford 20 rupees and he wants two pieces. So he can buy that. So people come and buy the cake. So all 10 pieces are sold and the baker is happy. Okay. So by splitting the cake, he was able to sell entire cake. And this is what a stock split is. Okay. This is what a stock split is. Let us come to this. Let us say that the stock price is 100 rupees. Okay, 100 rupees. Same, I've taken same example. Stock price is 100 rupees. And the face value of stock is 2 rupees. Face value of the stock is 2 rupees. And let us say that the company announces stock split ratio 1:5. 1:5. And let us say that you have 10 stocks. You have 10 stocks. When is this? Before announcement of stock split. After announcing stock split, after it is split in the ratio 1:5, you have 50 stocks. Now what does this ratio mean? This ratio means one stock is split into 5 stocks. One cake is split into 5 pieces. Okay? So you have 10 cakes, you have 10 shares. 10 shares are split into 50 stocks. Okay, 10 stocks are split into 50 stocks. So before you had 10 stocks, now you have 50 stocks. Okay, 50 stocks. Now, before stock split, this is the condition. The price at which the share or stock was being traded is 100 rupees. Total number of shares in the market was 4,000, same criteria. Value of total shares is 4 lakh rupees. Okay, 4,000 into 100. After stock split, total shares in the market became 4,000 into 5. One share was split into 5, correct? One split into 5. So 4,000 into 5. It was 20,000 shares. Okay, 4,000 shares in the market became 20,000 shares. But this cannot increase. Share price cannot increase. So 4 lakh divided by 20,000. So 20 rupees. So each stock now costs 20 rupees. But here face value of the stock also reduces in the same ratio, 1:5. So 20 rupees, 2 rupees was the face value, correct? Face value before the stock split was 2 rupees. But after the stock split, it becomes 0.4 rupees. This is the difference between bonus shares and stock split. In bonus shares, the face value of the share or the stock doesn't get affected. Whereas in this case, in stock split, the face value of the stock or share reduces in the same ratio. Okay, in the same ratio. Now let us see your case. Before stock split, you had 10 stocks, okay, and the price of each stock was 100 rupees. Remember, I am using stocks and shares interchangeably, okay. So 10 into 100 was 1000 rupees. So total value of stocks that are with you was 1000 rupees. After the announcement of stock split, you had 50 shares or stocks, and each share or stock was worth of 20 rupees, and the value of total stocks remained same. Why? Because 50 into 20, 1000. Here also it is 1000, here also it is 1000. Now the question, how does it affect you? Right when they announce stock split, it doesn't affect you at all. It is the same condition. But when the price of the stock moves up, you have 50 shares instead of 10 now. And so that many times your wealth gets increased. Okay? Now let us see the definition. A stock split is a corporate action in which a company splits the shares of present shareholders to increase the number of outstanding shares. Okay? Now what is the purpose of it? The purpose of stock split is to make buying stocks affordable to investors. Okay? Now, taking the example of cake. If you have one big cake which is priced higher, then you have less buyers. Whereas if you cut it up into small pieces of lesser price, you have more people buying it. Okay? Now, here in stock market, if a stock is very costly, then finding buyers for it will be difficult. Okay? So what do the company do? The company splits the stock, big stock, into many small pieces to attract the customers, or in this case, investors. So when the price is less, you have more investors buying the stocks. Okay? To make it affordable, they split the stocks. And when the company has more shares, more investors would come in and invest in the company. Alright? So basically, a stock split is splitting the stock. Bonus share issue is issuing extra shares. Okay? The face value in stock split reduces, whereas in bonus shares remains same. Okay? So I hope you have understood the difference between bonus shares and stock split. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and thank you for watching.